Today on The Year My Podcast Dropped, dun, dun, we are talking about memories. We're talking about
quantum theories are back.
Quantum shit's back.
Multi-dimensions are back.
We're back, baby.
A little bit of AI.
Linda's back beaming.
The Mandela effect. Woo! Some conspiracy theories
Quantum
out there.
immortality.
Enjoy! How's your weekend then?
It was lovely. We went to a wedding. We went to my cousin's daughter's wedding.
Yep.
And we got dressed up like ladies.
You and Lynn looked amazing.
Thank you.
Lynn looked fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you. She did. But
when
she gets dressed, I taught her a saying from my mum's village. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was my grandmother or my mum's whole village says it. So there's this town near my mum's village called Roshana. Mm-hmm. And Roshana is very big. It's a bit like, it's a small town. Got a couple of shops here and there, but there's nothing like, I don't like when I say shops, I mean like literally just a few things. I mean, I've never been there, but it's a little town.
It sounds like my dad's town.
It's a little town.
Okay.
And so they don't have a lot of money, but each year, you know, Ferragosto, all that, they do the big festivals. And
Ferragosto
is, I don't know what the significance behind Ferragosto is,
but it works. That's all I know.
I don't know, it's just a holiday in Italy.
It's a holiday where all shops are closed.
Aren't they always closed in summer?
Yeah, all the summer.
Like Italy just shuts down in summer.
Yeah,
even the TV channels shut down.
Ferragosto.
Yeah, it's Feria. Does it come from Feria? I'm not going to make shit up because I don't know.
Well, it's usually some kind of saint.
Yes. Well, at my mum's village, it's La Madonna del Sudore because the Madonna in their church sweats blood. It's a miracle. Yeah.
When does she sweat blood?
Whenever she fucking wants. I don't know. I don't think this is. Maybe she did it once, but they tested it and it was real blood. So there's La Madonna del Sudore. Anyway, Roshana each year has a festival and has fireworks. And Roshana isn't a big town, not a lot of money. There's not a lot of resources there. But each year they have the fireworks and the fireworks aren't that great. They're just like, you know, like little, I don't know. I've never seen them, but the saying is, queste sono i fuochi che fa Roshana. Queste sono le fuochi di Roshana in my mum's dialect. And so now whenever...
This is as good as it gets.
As good as it gets. This is all
afford.
Roshana can do.
How beautiful.
And that Lynn, when we're dressed up, we're like, that's it. Queste fuoco di Roshana. And she says it in a beautiful American accent now. So it's, these are the fireworks of Roshana. So that's just, this is all you're going to get. This is just Roshana. So that's what Lynn refers to the fireworks.
Every episode we imitate Lynn.
My darling. She loves it. She's an avid listener. Avid producer and listener.
Lynn, we love you.
Yes, we do.
Oh, well, that's funny. But you looked better than Fuoco di Roshana.
I think I was going to say, but you look better than Lynn.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. No.
That's not true. You both
I'm not. No, she's not. She's so much taller and just... She's an elegance about her. My wife,
yes,
she's beautiful.
Yes.
That's why I love her.
Yes.
No, not just, but one of the reasons.
Yes, she's lovely, gorgeous, tall, elegant, wonderful producer.
Yeah.
Saver of lives.
Yes, saver of lives. We'll get into that, her saving lives.
Yes.
So at the wedding, Linda,
yeah,
I had an interesting story.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the wedding?
I did, but I found that I didn't dance much. And I put that... Oh, my hand.
That's weird for you.
It is. But I figured... So one thing I saw was my cousin.
Yeah.
He was dancing like me in the Aldi video and I went, ooh. He got in the middle and he started kicking. And I'm like, oh, wow. But did he a family trait.
Did he love Jean-Claude Van Damme?
He probably did.
He grew up with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He probably did.
We've got a connection to Jean-Claude.
You do, your family.
And we do.
You and I.
Yeah. I know. I was thinking that.
Is he coming on the show?
I would love him to.
Okay.
I don't know how much he gets paid. And I don't know
he gets paid a lot.
Does he? Does he still get paid a lot?
Oh, yeah. He's like an icon now. He's like a thing.
Would he do something?
All right. We'll get him on the show when he's in Melbourne. He'll fit us in.
Anyway, so you didn't dance.
I didn't dance because we do that during the week. So I was sitting there doing the whole...
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, that's work. Dancing is work. I do that, that's my job now. So at a party where I used to let loose,
You did let
And
loose.
I did let loose a lot.
You had a lot
Air
of fun.
guitar, all
Yes.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I'm too tired. I'm too tired to dance. I
man,
know.
You're the life of the party.
No, and not unless it's on camera. Now.
Not unless we
Not
get paid to make an appearance.
That's right. Now it's fully funded.
Did you socialise much?
I
Were you
did.
Too tired to socialise?
No, I wasn't too tired to socialise, but hello Bella. So we've got another dog today. We've got Lucci here. Linda's collecting people's animals and looking after them, which is lovely.
You're welcome to leave your dogs with me
Yep.
at any time.
Yep. This is her side hustle. She's a dog, the dog whisperer. Maybe we'll make you like the year my dog podcast dropped. Hello. Hi, this is Lucci. You want to come up here and say hello to everyone?
She's huge. How's she gonna?
She's huge. But you're sweet. So she's gonna just sit here with me. So
She usually.
I'm not just rubbing the chair. There's a dog. There's a dog. Hello, Bella. She's so
she
beautiful.
loves you.
She is the most. She's just so placid and loving and just beautiful. What a beautiful girl. So Linda, interesting story, which is really good to bring up in our podcast.
Tell me.
So I was talking to my cousin, and obviously they're like, we're talking about the podcast and shit we discuss, and I'm like, multi-dimensions. I'm all like, yeah, bang, 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 bang.
They're our audience.
Well, some are,
Ooh.
some no. Yeah. And so some I was trying to convince. Onboarding, we call it. And I was saying, look, I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I'll entertain these theories. I love hearing these. And some are different, some contradict each other. I'm like, take it all with a grain of salt. Anyway, while we're discussing this, somehow the 1992 Madonna concert comes up.
You're a big Madonna fan.
Big Madonna fan. 93? Oh, shit, see?
That's-
Now, false memories.
You loved Madonna. You
I
always had
did.
her posters on your wall.
Yeah,
and
I had a
everything.
whole wall of Madonna.
You
I
loved
even
her.
wrote her a letter if I'd meet her. Yeah,
Did
I threw it out. But I was young, but I threw it out. Yeah, I thought if I meet her, this is a letter for her. I should have kept it.
Oh, how beautiful.
I know, I was a kid. But I
want you
loved
to
her.
meet her.
Okay,
And I'm putting it out there.
all right, let's do it.
Okay?
So
Vanessa
Madonna.
has to meet Madonna.
The only time, so I loved being at that concert. I'll give you a little, I just loved it. Girly show. I had to go with my older cousins, or one cousin and her friend. But my mum let me go. And I remember the
Wow.
concert tickets being expensive. Like
Yeah.
it was a big deal back then.
I think
like concert
Madonna
tickets
was
were
one of-
big deal.
But I think Madonna was one of the first
pricey ones.
Was one of the first artists that made her concerts really expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, she put on a show.
Oh, she absolutely did. She's
She's so
good.
inspirational.
Yeah, she's fantastic. So we're talking about the Madonna concert, and then one of my cousins says, I went to the Madonna concert with one of her friends that was there, and she said, with you. And her friend looks at her, she goes, I never went to the Madonna concert. And I was like, I said, well, are we believing in multi-dimensions now? And
So
I
was
said,
she convinced? Did she convince her friend? What happened? I need to
well,
know.
her friend was like, I would remember if I went to the Madonna concert. Like, that is something you remember. And she's like, we went, remember? And she goes, was it any good? My cousin goes, yeah, it was great. And I'm
you
like,
don't forget a Madonna concert.
you don't forget. But then my other cousin that dropped them off said, I remember dropping you two off at the concert.
No.
And then, so I'm like, okay. I said, you people are not reliable. What is happening here? I said, which one of you did go to the concert? This one here did not go to the concert. This version of you did not go to the concert. My cousin's version went to the concert, and my other cousin says she dropped them off. And then and then I found out, and then we found out with everybody because we were like, who went to the Madonna concert to see if anyone went with her?
Yeah.
And she goes, but who else would I have gone with? I wouldn't have gone with anyone else but her friend that was there. And then her sister kept saying, yep, I dropped you two off. So
Multiple dimensions are real.
it
Just proves it. Okay.
Done.
We're back, baby.
All right,
We're
goodbye.
back. We are back, and we are talking about quantum theories once again.
Multi-dimensions.
Yes, let's go, baby.
Let's go. Well,
All right.
you go. You take me. You take me down this rabbit hole because I can go into memories and unreliability of
Okay,
memories.
well,
but
on that subject,
all right, tell me about let's hypothesize what happened with this.
okay, but before we hypothesize,
Okay.
have you heard of the Mandela effect? It was actually coined by paranormal researcher and author called Fiona Broome. She was at some sort of a paranormal conference and she was discussing how she remembers vivid memories of when Nelson Mandela died.
Okay.
She remembers the funeral.
Wow.
Yeah. She actually remembers the events. When her memory was dismissed, because in our reality, Nelson Mandela lived, got out of jail, became the president of
South Africa, and became a Nobel Prize winner for peace.
I think she started like an online channel where she spoke about it.
Okay.
There are some people that still believe that they remember him dying.
Okay.
I'm one of those people.
Okay.
Like when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, I think he did.
Like the people that think that Princess Diana died.
What do you mean?
She's still alive.
That was a vivid memory.
Yeah.
It's like that. It would have been like that. Okay, mine is not as strong as that because I remember we were in high school. I remember I was doing drama. I remember. Because when you do drama, you're open and you're emotional, and so I remember.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I remember.
It is a big deal. It still is. Anyway.
So that's the origin of the Mandela effect and the person that coined that term. But it's become a huge social phenomenon online. I'm kind of shocked that you're not really onto it, but you don't have the same algorithm as I do.
I have it now that we're on this podcast and I see all the shit
I have
that
a lot
comes
of music.
up.
I have a lot of music that comes through. So it's when a large group of the population, but a minority, but it's a large enough group of the population believe in certain events and certain pop culture events, certain historical events, certain brands, certain things in movies.
Is it the same people with the same beliefs or is it just...
Interesting.
Is it like, let's say the Nelson Mandela thing, a large group of people believe that, but they don't believe in something else?
Maybe. Well, that all the more.
There's more than one dimension.
Well, of course. Of course. Well, of course. So anyway, they believe something contrary to what the known publicly accepted fact in our reality is.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. A collective false memory.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay. There are also...
Tell me.
Well, our memory is malleable. So we...
Very much so.
So our memory can be shaped by also a collective false memory. So there are things like...
So you can brainwash.
You can...
This is going back into
misinformation.
the government CIA experiments.
Yes. So if you read... Well, I don't know about that, but if you read something, let's say, and this is bringing me to a point that is new, but if you read something that's misinformation and you believe it is true and you spread the misinformation, all of a sudden you've got collective memory being tarnished.
Oh,
so
of course.
it's not necessarily a new universe, but your memory.
Well, the government does that, doesn't it?
Well, propaganda, or whatever you want to call it. That was one of our history teachers.
She's a good history teacher.
She was a great history teacher.
I really learnt a lot from her.
I did too, because we had to jot everything down.
Yeah,
just
I
to make
remember.
us jot that down.
Yes.
God bless her. She was a lovely teacher. Anyway, so there's that, and then it's called the misinformation effect.
Okay.
So that happens if someone witnesses a car accident and you're saying, oh, so I didn't see the colour of the car, I didn't notice the colour of the car, but then you say, yeah, the car was red, and when I put it in my memory, I put the red car in, which may not have been there.
You've talked about this before. In another episode, you talked about this.
We did talk about memories in another episode, but we're gonna go right in there.
You talked about how when someone listens to a story, they can insert themselves so much so.
And you gave that example of your friend.
Yes. Not that it was said to be, but I think a wonderful example, because I was telling one of my friends about the Mandela effect. They didn't know what it was. When I was explaining it, they said, is that like that Black Mirror episode?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. I've seen all of them.
Oh, great. And I said, that's a good way to explain it. The bête noire, as to the time of this recording, it was the latest season.
As to this dimension,
yes,
it was an episode of Black Mirror.
Episode 2 of Black Mirror. Black Mirror is great.
I love Black Mirror.
Black Mirror is fantastic.
We should do a whole thing on Black Mirror.
We should.
We should watch an episode and then discuss the actual quantum physics, all the theories behind
Absolutely.
that episode.
Because I thought it was
best.
so interesting. Although it's not exactly the Mandela effect, it's a good explanation.
Someone changing
to
things.
the Mandela effect. But, so you know what the episode is. Should I explain what the episode is? Do you want to explain what the episode it was?
I'll do it in a nutshell without giving too much away.
Yeah.
There was someone who remembered a logo or a brand that her boyfriend used to wear as a cap. And she was being attacked by some being. I'll just put it as a being, so not to give too much away.
She was attacked by her friend from the past.
Loosely friend, yeah.
The lead was a snack designer, and I think that that's really relevant.
Yeah,
I think to the phenomena of the Mandela
because she would know
effect.
the detail. She wasn't. She was a taste tester.
A snack designer.
Yeah.
And she had a schoolmate that came back into her life. She had a bit of a shady past with this schoolmate. I think she used to bully her.
She was a little strange.
She was a little strange. She didn't want her to come into her work environment. A little bit hesitant about that. And suddenly there were all these strange occurrences where the lead's reality started to be altered.
Everyone else remembered something different than her. But her...
So it started out with
the cap and the logo of the chicken company.
Yes. And then it went into her emails. It went into words. The spelling of words.
And words that didn't even exist. And she was like, that's a word. And they're like, no, it's not a word. Anyway, so playing with her reality.
Yes.
But the girl that it was happening to remembered the right reality, but everyone else. And so that was toying with her brain. So that's that premise, which is similar to the Mandela effect in a way.
It's
but
similar.
Not,
it's kind of, it's closing in on one person. But the reason why I thought that episode was so genius without saying it is because, so what if she's representative of the minority of people that believe in the Mandela effect and believe that there's an alternative universe? Or not all of them believe in alternative universes, but believe in what they remember and don't have an explanation for it. I think the friend is representative of the government. Toying with our minds or maybe not toying with our minds. When I said this to my friend, she was like, the government's not that smart. I don't think she gives it enough credence. But what if
1984.
This is what I'm saying. She's a big listener. So I hope she's excited. I hope she's excited by this.
So the Mandela effect, like with the way you're talking about the Mandela effect, you're saying it's because alternate realities are happening.
That's the only way to explain it.
No. No. That is not the only way to explain it.
Okay.
So I'm not
String
debunking.
theory.
I'm not debunking. So the collective memory is actually a psychological explanation to, again, misinformation.
Memory manipulation.
It could be, but it's also called collective memory. And there's also memory conformity. So if you say something to me, and you say it often enough, then I'm going to start to believe your reality of it or your version and make that my own version, which is what we said when your friend was inserting themselves. So it's actually a psychological tool.
Sure.
So it's really interesting. So it could be dimensions.
That's brainwashing. That's when.
So is there brainwashing or is there multi-dimensions?
But this is what I mean. Does it point to the government making changes? So other psychologists have pointed to false memories.
They call it. The term Mandela effect has been coined, but it also is used in psychology to explain collective memory of people and false memories
and other cognitive errors.
Yep.
As potential
and memory conformity.
Okay, so one of the Mandela effects. I'll go through them. What do you remember? Did Darth Vader in Star Wars?
I don't watch Star Wars, but yeah,
really,
go.
I thought
no.
Aren't you a Trekkie?
I'm not. Okay, I'm not a Trekkie. I only watched one season and it was a Voyager, which is very good, and that's only because it's only because I was exposed to it. I wouldn't have done it on my own accord.
Okay.
But tell me, Go. I mean, I'm aware who Darth Vader is. I know, yes. Luke, I am your father. And which is not right. Yes. Yes. So what does he really say?
So Darth Vader's real response was, no, I am your father. It's a lot boring.
It's completely different.
I know. And we all did the
Yeah.
at school. We all did the.
So who started it? Who started the false memory?
Was it a false memory, or is it proof that we have multiple dimensions
Or
and
is
we
it
are
memory
crossing?
conformity?
Okay.
If you say, Luke, I am your father, I won't remember the original because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, right.
So I'll remember it as that. Because I haven't seen it. You know, when you say to me, oh, that show was really shit you told me to watch, but it was funnier when you did it. Like when I do the shows, it's funnier, but I might not be doing them correctly. So when you watch the real show, you're like, this is shit because my comedy's better.
It is. It is. And I don't know why you don't have your own show. Well, here you go.
Soon.
Okay. What about Snow White? Did you watch Snow White, Disney's Snow White? Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yep, that's what I remember.
Yeah. That's what everyone remembers.
Yep.
Apparently.
No,
Didn't say it.
What did she say?
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Mm-hmm.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Do they say that? Or does Snow White say that? Or the evil queen? Or
The evil queen.
The evil mother.
That's what you remember, right?
Yeah.
Mirror,
So who
mirror
says it?
on the wall.
Yeah, so who says it? Why did you say the Seven Dwarfs?
Because that's what it's called, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Okay. I thought you meant the seven. I'm like, did the Seven Dwarfs say that?
Yes, they did. And Imagine, I suppose.
We can say anything. We can say anything here.
Anyway.
The power.
Anyway, it's magic mirror on the wall.
Ooh, magic mirror on the wall.
Yes. The Monopoly Man.
Mm.
Monopoly game board.
Yep.
Monopoly Man.
Yep.
Does he have a monocle?
I remember him having a monocle.
He does not.
Mm.
He
Okay.
does not. I'm going to put up a Kit Kat. Which one do you remember?
Number 2.
Kit Kat with a dash or without a dash?
Number 2.
Okay. That's correct.
I like Kit Kat. It's chocolate. The detail. But the Monopoly Man for sure. I remember a monocle and he doesn't have one.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Pikachu. Does he have a black
fur on his tail? I remember it black.
Black thing on the tail. You remember it black. Everyone remembers it black.
Yeah.
A lot of people remember it black.
But I wasn't a Pokemon fan.
Neither was I. But I think they're playing with us here. Here, I think they're distorting our reality.
Well,
Flintstones.
Okay.
Flintstones or Flintstones?
Oh, the first one, Flint.
Flint. Which one's the first one? Oh, here's your dyslexia.
That
now.
one. You read it.
Flintstones.
Oh, well, yeah, it looks right.
Flintstones.
Flintstones. The Flint. No,
yeah,
that
does look right.
It does look right. I'm only looking at it visually.
No, I don't even know which one it is because I actually think it's Flintstones. The way you're saying it.
That's what it looks right to me. But I'm a visual. See, I don't read properly, so I'll read words as pictures. I'll often get it wrong.
I think it's with the T then.
Yeah, I think it is, but I don't remember it as a T. But that's not, for me, that's neither here nor there.
Why?
Because I can't read.
So everyone
dyslexic.
remembers Flintstones, but it was Flint Stones with a T. That's crazy.
Yes, it's Flintstones. Is a false memory that the original show was spelled Flintstones. The incorrect and historical spelling has always been Flintstones, though some people misremember the spelling and believe it used to be spelled differently.
Okay. I have another one.
Okay.
Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes, like cartoon, Toons, or tunes, as in music tunes.
I remember tunes only because the record, because it was round and it was a tune.
Huh. Yeah, you're correct. Okay, well, you're from this reality, obviously.
I'm clearly here.
And I'm not. So, that's the explanation there. That's the clear explanation.
But tunes make sense because it was a cartoon, which may be linked to why people think it's tune.
And that is an explanation as well.
Yep.
There is a name for that.
But there's also something called schematic memory.
Oh.
Yes.
What does that
Schematic
mean?
memory is when our brain fills in gaps.
Yes.
Of things we think should be there, like the monocle.
I do that
because
all the
he's in a
time.
top hat. So, of course, a monocle makes sense. So when you ask someone, is there a monocle? They're like, oh, he's got the top hat, he's got the vest. You know, yeah, makes sense.
It does make sense.
Makes sense.
I am one person and I'm trying to change.
You one. What about
Huh?
the other dimensions?
I said yeah. No, but I'm a person that always fills in the gaps, and I don't know why. I very rarely will ask questions. I'll just figure it out. I mean, I love puzzles, and I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's because I was left alone as a child a lot and I just had to kind of make do, figure things out on my own. I don't like to ask for help, and I don't like to ask questions. So I'll just figure it out myself, and I'll go, this makes sense. This is probably what they mean. I don't like to clarify. I feel awkward saying, what do you mean? Or what does that mean?
I'll be there at noon. And Linda's just like, I'll just guess what time that is. 1 or 12. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to guess. I won't say, do you mean 12?
You know what?
It's been a learning curve.
Because also Italians will say lunchtime, and that can mean anything. I'll see you at lunchtime. Could mean anything.
Well, it can. It can mean 1. It can mean 2. But noon is usually...
Noon. Now I know. Now I know. Sex in the City? Sex and the City.
I used to think it was in, but... because of our friends.
Okay. Yes, because our friends started doing dinner and the city. Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, that must be what it means.
Yeah, that's when I first found out what it was called, and I was like, oh, they're wrong. Shouldn't it be dinner in the city? Febreze. Febreze or Febreze?
The first one. And the colour. I don't know.
No, you're incorrect. Did you ever wear Skechers? Oh, you would know Skechers because of your wife.
Okay.
Apparently a lot of nurses wear Skechers.
There's a lot of letters in the first one. I'm going to go the second.
Asking a dyslexic person. Did you say the first or the second?
The second, because it's the first one's too long.
Yeah, it's the second.
So for me, now I haven't...
You're quite good at this.
I haven't got diagnosed dyslexia, but I won't read the word. I'll look at it as a picture.
So Fruit Loops, tell me.
The second one.
The second one.
Only because it looks right. I didn't even read it.
Yes.
Visually. So I don't read. So people that read might think of it differently.
Interesting.
Well, I do read. I'll say that loosely. I do read, but I am...
Audible books.
No.
I'm joking.
I'm lazy I won't sound out a word. So if it looks like another word, most people do this. A lot of people do this. I'll just look at it as a picture. And I think that's a dyslexic thing, but I haven't been diagnosed. However, we're very... all information points to I am, but I've got a good memory.
And when I looked
so I thought.
And when I looked into what dyslexia was, I started to think maybe I have dyslexia. Because although I can read words, I do jumble them up in my head.
You jumble the letters up?
No, the words. Yeah, I say incorrect words. We said it last episode.
But reading or saying them?
Saying,
okay.
But apparently that's dyslexia as well.
Okay.
And that's why I never thought that I had it. But now that makes sense.
Maybe you do.
Yeah.
Maybe we both do.
I did say it was a genius trait. That didn't make it into the episode, that whole dyslexia thing, but it is a short on our YouTube if you'd like to have a look.
If you like to take the time. So there's other things that our memory does. So not to poo-poo any dimensional skipping, but to present both sides of the argument. You've got to have both sides of the argument. So the schematic memory was one. So for example, the monocle, because it makes sense, we insert the monocle. That's schematic memory. Then there's memory reconstruction. So when we're recalling memories, we piece them together from fragments, which can lead to unintentional errors and false details. So we put two things together that aren't necessarily together, but we go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Let's put them together. Then there's social influence, which is what you're saying, that, even the government tries to throw us. Could be. Again, like your friend, I'm like, are they that smart? I mean, are we giving them too much credit?
No, because history tells us that they've done experiments on humans.
But these days, I know that, yes. But I know that these days, could they get away with it these days?
Yes.
Oh.
Look at what they're getting away with.
That's true. Yeah, okay.
You don't give them enough credit. That's the issue.
Yeah.
You are.
But I
going,
also
"Oh,
don't give Billie Eilish enough credit.
that little underground unknown
That
artist.
little-
She's quite good. I hope
so
she makes
good.
it.
She's really good.
Hope she gets some
Yep.
credit. I'm going to call you Schrodinger.
Okay. All right.
After Schrodinger's cat experiment.
Okay. Tell me
Or
about it.
thought experiment, I should say.
Tell me about this experiment.
Please don't harm any animals. This was just a thought experiment. I've now learnt to do disclaimers like you.
We're not getting sued.
Erwin Schrodinger, hope I'm saying that name correctly, was a pioneer of quantum mechanics.
Okay.
And, you know, he had peers like Einstein. He was in the 1930s. So he was with that whole OG.
Posse.
The OG of quantum physics or quantum mechanics. He was debating the many world theory.
Okay. So he was disproving it?
Yes.
Okay.
Schrodinger's cat, which has gone into pop culture. Funnily enough, I found out about it through a series called Dark Matter.
Instead of Black Mirror.
You haven't seen it, have you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's so good. It's got Joel Edgerton in it. It made me want to go to Chicago after I watched it.
Is he the lead?
He is the lead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why haven't we heard about that?
Are you
Is this
kidding?
another Mandela effect?
No.
Is this just
was
me that
on-
not watching?
Yes. This
Yeah.
was on Apple TV. Shout out to Apple TV. You can find my name on Apple TV. You can. Anyway, going back to Schrodinger, and anyone that's seen Dark Matter would know that the series starts off with Schrodinger's cat. This is how I found out about it.
Tell me more.
Basically, he was debunking that things can exist in multiple dimensions. Have you heard of the observational? No, you haven't. Something exists in multiple states at once, but it only chooses when it is observed.
No.
Okay. So Schrodinger thought that that was ridiculous when applied to the real world. Right? How can something not exist until it's observed?
Like if a tree falls in the forest.
I thought about that. I thought about The Simpsons. I mean, that's not a Simpsons.
That's not in The Simpsons.
But I
Oh,
learned
it might
about
be.
that in The
Did you?
Simpsons.
Okay.
Yeah, Lisa tells Bart, like, what happens if a tree falls? Does anyone hear it?
I learnt it in a song.
Oh.
If a tree in a forest falls and it's not observed by anybody, does it make any noise?
Yeah.
If no one hears it, did it make any noise?
And I think Bart Simpson goes, yeah. And Lisa Simpson goes, but Bart, what if no one hears it? And he goes, oh, and he's enlightened. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's how I learned about the tree.
Simpsons are great.
Yeah. Talking about this. Oh, okay. We have too many conspiracies. Let's stick to false memories for now, because we have a tendency to jump from one thing to another, and our listeners have said you didn't fulfill that notion. So let's go back to Schrodinger, who thought, wow, that's ridiculous. So he created this thought experiment to disprove the theory.
Okay. Explain it to me like I'm a 12-year-old
Okay. It's hard to explain it like you're a 12-year-old.
or a 5-year-old.
Okay, I'm going to try.
Try because I wouldn't-
Imagine a cat in a box, a sealed box. I know.
I don't like this cruelty.
I know. I don't know why they always choose cats.
I'll tell you later why they choose cats.
All right. Okay. Anyway, it's a thought experiment. So they didn't actually do it.
It's not a live cat.
So imagine there's a cat in a sealed box with a tiny bit of radioactive material, a Geiger counter and poison. If the atom decays, it triggers the poison and the cat dies. If it doesn't decay, the cat lives.
I've got questions.
Okay. So in quantum terms, until we open the box and observe it, the cat is both dead and alive. It's dead and alive at the same time because it's not being observed. And that's called superposition. Schrodinger was actually mocking how weird quantum theory was. So he didn't actually mean it literally. He was actually mocking it.
And then he was proving it.
Until years later, a physicist called Hugh Everett said, okay, but what if both outcomes do happen? Woo! Just in different universes.
Dimensions or universes?
Multi-universe, multi-dimensions.
Oh, so dimensions and universe are the same thing.
Yeah, so in one universe, the cat dies. In another, it lives. I have so much to say. But both are real God, I've got so much to say. Okay. Both are real, just parallel. So that's the many worlds interpretation. We love the film.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Wow. Okay. We are so freaking back, baby. We're back to the origins. Every time, sweating. No, every time there's a quantum decision, you don't like this.
Keep going. No, I'm listening.
Okay. Every time there's a quantum decision, reality splits, creating another universe.
Another whole universe.
Ouch. Yes.
Yeah, and that's Einstein's theory, right?
Yeah. String theory.
Tell me about string theory.
Oh, gosh. So I want to say that all of that proves, in my eyes, you're debunking it. So you're Schrodinger from the 30s. All of that proves that in one dimension, your cousin's friend did go to the Madonna concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell them.
Yeah.
But did they?
Well, what other explanation is there? That is the only sane explanation that there is.
Well,
Vanessa.
the other one was the collective memory. And there's other things like memory reconstruction. So
What's that?
So memory reconstruction is when recalling memories, we piece them together with fragments which can lead to an unintentional error or false details. So let's just say she remembers me going to the concert and she may wanted to have gone to the concert with someone else, but actually didn't go, but watched the video. But she thinks she went because there was some sort of...
But she didn't go.
My cousin said she went.
Yeah,
the other one said she didn't go.
That's right. So that doesn't make sense. The one that didn't go doesn't remember going at all.
Yeah. So I'm saying maybe my cousin remembers going when she didn't even go.
Your cousin didn't even go. But what about the person that drove them?
What's her memory?
But she said, I remember driving you.
Yeah.
But maybe that was something else. Like maybe she drove them to something else.
That's
and they
correct.
were talking about the Madonna concert.
Something.
Oh, I don't like this, Vanessa.
Okay, sorry. But that's something to consider.
Okay.
The other thing is with our memories, which is something that is often brought up in court because our memories aren't reliable. It's called the other race effect. So the other race effect or the cross-race effect is a phenomenon in psychology where people are generally better at recognizing and remembering faces of their own race but not of other races, so it can't be reliable. So let's say an Italian or a European, I will remember details about your face more than, let's say, an African person or an Asian person because we tend to pay more attention to the details of our own race, and it's a psychological thing. So that also proves how malleable our memory is. And let's say in lineups and things like that, and in court, that's why eyewitness accounts are often thrown over because of this phenomenon or psychological effect that we have this deficiency in our psychology, and we can't distinguish subtle features. Oh, and the other thing our brains do is characterization. So we will remember, and I do this often, you see faces and you're like, oh, that face is like that person.
Yeah.
And they're in a category. It's like, oh, that person's got that kind of face and that's facial structure. And you sort of put them in not a box, but you sort of go,
there's another conspiracy
there's a category
about that.
All right, tell me about that. Tell me, this isn't...
I keep diverting, man.
It's memory.
We've got, okay. Oh, not memory, but like, you know how people think that everyone's cloned?
Oh, no, I don't know that everyone thinks everyone's cloned. I don't have your algorithm. I'm not on that train, man. I see cats.
Okay.
Meow.
Okay. An example is Brad Pitt is actually, now we're interested. Someone you know.
He's a really good actor. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. He doesn't, he should get more roles. Oh, is he? Can we bring up someone that's not cancelled, please? Thank you. Is there anyone left?
So Brad Pitt, they think, is Benicio del Toro.
That's hilarious.
Miguela's going to hate the way that I've said that name.
Benicio.
Is that how you say
I don't know.
Okay.
It's Benicio. Benicio.
Okay, and I'm like, Benicio.
Or Benicio.
Benicio.
I don't know.
Benicio
I have
del
no
Toro.
idea.
We don't
Let's
know how
stop.
to say
Let's stop. Benicio del Toro.
Oh God, it's just getting worse. Anyway,
So Roshana.
isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Because when you actually look at their mannerisms,
That looks the same, yeah.
and when you look at their mannerisms, it's like Brad Pitt is impersonating someone.
Mm.
Doesn't it look like that? The whole and the whole like the mumbling, and Brad Pitt did that mumbling in that movie. Who's the guy that married Madonna?
Sean Penn.
No, the other one. Oh, we're gonna go through the Madonna episode. The director.
Guy Ritchie.
Yes. Do you remember when Brad Pitt did the Guy Ritchie movie and he just mumbles words? You don't understand what he's saying?
I didn't watch it, but
Oh,
I know of it.
God, it kills
I
me.
haven't.
It kills me how much you haven't watched. For someone who loves things like The Matrix and knows everything about The Matrix,
Yeah, when you're on a good thing, you just stick to what you know,
are
mate.
disappointing me.
You
in
stick
all
to
ways.
what you know. What has Guy Ritchie made that is so fucking fascinating?
All right.
Is it this movie?
What movie?
The one you're talking about.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's very famous.
Well, why haven't I watched it?
I don't know.
Tell me. Don't be upset with me. Tell me what the fucking movie is called. Are you thinking 12 Monkeys? Because that is not Guy Ritchie.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But you watch all these fantastic movies
Yeah.
and yet you disprove all of these quantum theories. It's upsetting. That's all I'm saying. It's upsetting.
So I should just buy everything you say and just not ask any questions. Just
I mean, for someone who I'm getting rolled up now. For someone who loves The Matrix, you should be on board, Vanessa. You should be on board.
okay. I am on board. I'm just giving you an alternative explanation. I'm on this fucking podcast, aren't I?
Look, I'm just excited.
Not for long.
I'm just excited that we've stopped this self-help bullshit. We're getting onto the real stuff. Okay. This iPad does not work because you want to know what fucking Guy Ritchie movie is called.
You're telling me it's a brilliant movie and I haven't watched it.
Watch it. It put him on the map.
Who?
Guy Ritchie, I reckon.
There's
it
only
was-
one that I know, which is Incredulous Bastards.
Inglorious.
Oh, maybe. They look the same. The words look the same. And no, I haven't seen it. Is that the one?
No, but Brad Pitt's in that one.
Oh, and if you think it's the other one that I didn't understand a word,
Yes.
that I stopped watching because it was too difficult to understand,
Lock, Stock and Two
Two
Smoking Barrels.
I could not get through the first minute of that movie
Yeah, it's
because I
hard to
was
understand.
like,
Yeah, what is he saying?
everyone, though.
Yeah.
All the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it good?
It's
this-
rated on IMDb. It's rated as 8.1. That's pretty high.
Like
That is
The
high.
Matrix. So it's a sci-fi.
It's not sci-fi. No.
So why is it so thought-provoking? Why is it a movie that I must have seen because I
it
like
was
The
just
Matrix?
No, I'm just saying you saw movies that made an impact on pop culture, society. Yeah.
And this made an impact.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought it was just another movie,
Yeah,
but
it
I
was
didn't
pretty
know.
huge. It's pretty huge. Anyway, my point being, the way he behaves and the whole like mumbling,
We went on this tangent.
because you wanted to know. You want to know all the movies. I'm telling you the clone conspiracy
Yes.
and how there's people in Hollywood that people online on social media believe have been cloned. And we're watching the same person, but they've got this
AI.
genetic. Yeah, maybe.
AI is already here
Are
and
we
happening.
AI? Are we AI?
We might be.
And does AI? Oh God, this is like okay. We're going back, baby. Going back to quantum theories.
Yep.
Does AI? I wrote a note on this. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back. All right. We're going to go back. All right. String theory is that it proves that there's different realities. String theory is very complex. So moving on. Because I cannot explain it in words.
Okay.
Look it up. But it makes sense to me. Lots of strings, vibrational, harmonies. You should get it.
No,
Beats. Oh, cool. Explain it.
String theory is like a spider web.
Okay.
That all the different realities are just going out in different webs.
Okay, that's a really
Easy.
simple
That's
way
what I thought.
to... Let's go with that.
Okay.
So if that
it?
is the
Is
case...
that what it is?
I'm not a scientist. I just like this stuff. Okay, so if there's infinite realities, is AI across it all? Do they know all the infinite realities? And are they controlling where we go? The basic idea is that at its core, string theory says that everything in the universe, every particle, every bit of matter and energy isn't made up of tiny points, but rather tiny vibrating strings. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? So,
Makes sense. Energy is vibration.
yes. So the way that each string vibrates determines what it becomes.
Okay, you lost me.
Determines a different reality.
Okay.
Yeah? Different vibration, different note, different particle.
Yeah, this is
Why
hard.
physicists care? String theory tries to unify all of physics. It's like a theory of everything. What's the movie we love?
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
It's self-explanatory, really.
Is it? This is such a simple... Yeah, okay. I don't get it. But, I mean, I get where it's going. But when you say particles, it's really difficult. You're right.
Okay.
We can't explain this.
All right.
Okay, so the universe is made up of vibrating spaghetti,
Correct.
but we've got no way of proving...
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, that might be where the Madonna incident occurred.
Yes,
On
that's
one of the
what
spaghettis.
I'm saying. Yes, one of the spaghettis. Your cousin's friend went to the Madonna concert.
Like when she said it.
God, I feel like physicists are going to be really mad at us. I feel like if they ever come across our episodes, they're going to go, these idiots.
As if they're going to come to us for an explanation. They'll go to that other chick.
Which other chick?
The chick, Big Bang Theory chick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'd go to her too.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway. All right. Do you want to know why cats are used in experiments?
Sure. Tell me why cats are used in experiments.
So cats in general, like real cats, they have a different depth perception than we do. And they also look at a room in layers. So when a cat walks into this room, we see one room, they see multiple layers. They look at things vertically as well as horizontally, but more vertically. So it's like if, like, let's say, you know, my lovely cats, how much they love each other. Not, they don't love each other. If one is on one layer and the other one is on another layer and they're in close proximity, that's fine. They're in a different room. They're not close. However, if they're both on the floor and similar distance apart, it's all on. It's on like Donkey Kong. Autumn's like, because they're on the same layer.
Does that ladder thing that you get cats, does that help?
Yes. That's different layers for them.
Wow.
That's like different
worlds?
So they,
Different worlds?
I don't know, but they see things
they do.
three-dimensionally. They see everything three-dimensionally.
Don't we all?
No.
What do you mean? What do we see things?
So cats perceive space in layers and dimensions, seeing rooms not just as flat areas, but as interconnected vertical and horizontal spaces. So when you come into this room, do you see the layers?
I don't see it as flat.
But you don't see it as layers.
No.
You're in a room.
This is like the Seinfeld, like Kramer. Layers.
The other movie that's great.
What other movie? What other movie? Excite me, Ven.
You love this movie.
What movie is it? I love so many movies. What movie is
Level something and a half. What is it called?
Oh.
What's her name?
No, which one? No, there's a lot of movies that are coming to mind. Which one?
Being John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Being John Malkovich. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
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 How they're on the different layers and then he goes into John Malkovich's eyes.
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway.
Oh, there's so
Park
many.
that.
There's so many. Do we visit a movie that explores our theories? No? Do we visit every episode, visit a movie? And then the homework is watching the movie. Oh, I love that homework.
We can. Yeah,
Okay.
we can.
Okay. I want you to watch Dark Matter. I've told
How
you
many
many
seasons
times.
and how many episodes?
It's one season.
That's a lot of time. That's like
Just start it. Just start it.
Okay.
Just because I love it. I love it.
fucking homework. I don't have time to watch Dark
and-
Matter.
And it totally leans into Schrodinger's cat theory. And I just don't want to spoil it.
Do I have to buy any subscriptions?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Can Apple sponsor us? But Joel Edgerton starts off as a physicist working in quantum superposition and ends up being kidnapped by
Aliens.
himself.
Oh. Sounds
Another
interesting.
version of himself.
Sounds interesting.
It does.
I'd
doesn't
watch
it?
that if it was a series.
Yeah.
And
It's
it was
really
free to air.
interesting. So from himself from another universe. And I loved it. And I went to Chicago after I watched it because every universe that he opened, he was always in Chicago, but it was a parallel universe.
Quantum Leap.
So lovely. Great. Yes. Another reference. So every time you opened the door, there was a different, you could see the Chicago landscape.
But it was different.
But it was different.
Seasons.
Different
and-
season and different worlds. Wow. It was so cool. It was so cool. And then I went to the famous bean thing because it
The
really
bean.
Chicago.
Okay.
I'll show you. I haven't put up all of my Chicago pictures because I was too busy.
I just saw a
exploring the
lake
city.
and I was like, where are you? In Chicago.
Oh yeah, I sent you
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Big
in
lake.
that's in the series
like,
as well.
is there a beach there?
That's a beach. That's a beach in the city. Anyway, that's in the
Ah.
series. Anyway, so he visits like multiple versions and there's multiple versions of himself in every city.
And does he meet them?
Well, I don't want to give it too much away. But it's really, really good because like we've talked about before, your environment shapes your identity. It shapes, yeah. So it's revisiting that. Yeah. It kind of makes you question all of this. It's a fun way to look at it. Well, they make it a little bit scary. The series can get a little bit dark. I'm going to get a little bit dark here.
Go.
There's something I've mentioned to you before.
Now we're getting interesting.
I don't know if you're going to like this.
Go.
Vanessa, have you heard of quantum immortality?
No. Tell me.
Okay. It's the idea that in one universe, you might die, but your consciousness continues. So you never really die. So you, in your lifetime, well, your lifetime is forever. Quantum immortality. So before we started this podcast, we were thinking of names. One of the names we discussed was We Died and Came Back to Tell You This. Remember that? It was a long one.
Yeah, it was.
We still came up with a long
Wasn't snappy.
one.
Not as snappy as the year my podcast dropped.
For our listeners out there that don't know, Vanessa and I had tragic car accidents.
What? Yeah.
They were huge car
Yeah, but
accidents
they
where
weren't tragic.
we got
We're alive
away.
in this version.
This is what I'm saying. But if you look at the accidents, they were pretty huge. You've often said, I shouldn't have made it out alive. And I've said, I think I died and came back. And we hypothesized.
For this podcast.
We hypothesized, what if in another version, another reality,
We've talked about this.
we've talked, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm
a
saying.
Theory. Yeah, so tell me how the theory works.
Okay. So imagine there's multiple realities.
One
It's
we
like a
died.
game. Imagine a game. In each reality, when you die, you actually don't die, you skip. So everyone else, because you know how we've talked about, oh gosh, imagine our mothers if that had happened. And that they couldn't have, that would have been too much for them.
Yep.
You know, we've talked about our mothers' hard lives. And
Yeah.
so we talked about this personally, privately, we talked about this a lot. So this is why this excites me, because I thought, what if we did? And it hurts me so much to think if we did for our mothers and what they would have gone through in that reality or in that dimension. But imagine like we left, we just went to another dimension. and we continue to do that, each of us continues to do that, our consciousness never dies.
Yep.
And have you heard about that? Your consciousness never dies. We can explore that next time.
We can explore, but then I'm like, okay, what has that explain ghosts? Like, is that because there's some element of us left in that other dimension? Like we've split. But then how does it explain souls? Are we all the same soul? Or do we take our soul with us?
This is all.
Or is there an empty little vessel?
So interesting.
I just thought of something.
What is it? What is it?
So what about...
So did I.
What about when you're brain dead? So what about when people have to turn off life support? Or what if you're trapped in your body? So when you're paralyzed or something, you have this really bad accident.
Are you in another dimension?
Are you in another dimension, or are you in the same dimension? Or like where do you go? Where do you go?
Are you trapped between dimensions and that's why you're brain dead because you haven't actually died in this dimension?
They're keeping your body alive.
Fuck that. You need to let them go. Oh, sorry. That's controversial.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not proven, by the way, for anyone. Like, you can't just live forever. I just want to say that. But I'm
not going to jump off
theory.
a bridge and just to test it.
Yes, please don't. No, honestly, this is the first time I'm really, just this
disclaimer.
Disclaimer, huge disclaimer. You're good with, like, go on, say.
Yeah, no, it's just a theory.
It's just a theory. The theory is that we're basically immortal, but just to ourselves. Like, each one of us is immortal. We live forever in different, it's like a game. Like, we could just keep going.
Just for ourselves or other people around us?
No, the other people around us remember us dead. Like, we move.
So
this
family.
is our world. Yeah.
So if someone I know dies, they didn't die. They only died in our reality.
Yes. They've gone on.
And they're living in another reality.
So imagine you and I did pass. Imagine that.
So that's like Frequency, that movie Frequency.
Is it?
Where he dies, but he's on the radio, contacts his son in the future.
Yeah, I got to watch that again.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I do watch movies. I watch the good ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So we continued in this reality.
I've thought that. Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. Yeah, I've thought that.
Yeah,
I've thought that
We've
at
talked
that,
about,
at that time we died, but yeah.
We've continued
But
somehow.
in another reality,
in the other
we've continued because it's so close. And a lot of the time, that's what we talk about though.
But we imagine
talk about
you just
splitting.
keep going. Yes.
We're splitting. So
yes.
it's the same thing.
Theory.
It's the same thing. We're still splitting. So yeah. So
But you're gone in that one and you continue in another one.
well, yeah, because that's something that happened in that one. So
Yeah.
in that one you died. In this one you didn't. In this one you took a different turn. In this one you married someone else. In this one, I don't know, you did this. So there's those alternate realities aligns with quantum immortality. But then when do we get to the end, or does it just go again and we start again? We start again.
But what if we don't know what?
This is exhausting.
Yeah, it's a bit like, do we want to live forever?
Shit.
Because if you're living forever,
maybe we experience all of the things. So some people are like, oh, they died young. They never got to experience being old. I'm old. I got to experience being old.
It makes it a little bit like, that I stayed here when, then oh gosh, I don't want to cry on this one.
Oh my God, this one. This one. Don't cry on this one.
No, but it may another version of me got to experience my nonno.
Yeah.
Another version of me got to have my dad with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous of those versions.
Or
not at all.
Yeah. Or even
because I always said I was so fortunate to have him even for the small time in my life.
Or even you've had that and your soul, so this is just something I'm thinking off the fly, and your soul gets to the end of this version and this version is set, put aside, then you start again and you start the different version. And then you finish and then you go and then you start again and you start another version.
Like a game.
and then you stop and you go and you start another version.
And that's what I was saying about AI.
This version's pretty good at the moment.
And I was saying, does AI, because they can see really quickly all the different versions, right?
Can they?
Can't they? They're a program, so they can see all the different...
If we're a program.
Well, and you know what? Take the control back. We can see all the different versions of our lives. We have that. We have the imagination. We talked about imagination earlier on and how it's malleable. Or we can work like AI. We can think of all those different realities and choose it ourselves, and then choose our player, choose ourselves, and choose our line, where we want to go, make the decisions.
Would you have chosen this for yourself?
The podcast, God. We did choose this.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like the life. I'm not talking about just the podcast. I'm talking about your whole experience and everything that led up to getting to this podcast.
You know what
and
I like?
Beyond.
You know what I like, and I'm not sure, did you tell me about this? If you were watching yourself as a movie.
Yes. It's another podcaster.
You know what? Shout out to the other podcaster community.
I honestly can't remember his name. It's horrible. But anyway, he said, if you were watching the movie of your life, what would you be screaming at the TV to your character?
Make a podcast.
Really?
I don't know.
Like, fucking do something with your life. Stop eating the chips. Just fucking go for a run. Oh, that was not intended to anyone in this room. That was to the other me when I was watching the movie. Don't leave the chips. Leave the chips. Leave the chips. So we can end on a quote, which goes back to the memory stuff. Unfortunately, my research for this episode was based on psychology and memory. It's from The Creative Act.
What's The Creative Act?
A Way of Being by
Creative Act?
Rick Rubin. It's the book that you gave to my wife.
Of course.
It's so my wife was going through a phase of, where am I going? What am I doing?
Yeah.
I want to be more creative.
And it was during the time that
we started this journey. And so
we were very creative,
yes.
and we were loving it, and we were, yeah.
And so Linda did a very nice thing. She bought my wife this book by Rick Rubin.
Yes.
Which is The Creative Act, A Way of Being.
Yes. When I told Michele, I was wrapping it up and I said, I bought Lynn this book. And you said, oh, that's really nice. I love that you've bought Lynn something, but don't understand why you've bought her that book. And I said, well, you see, Lynn is going through a bit of a rut in her life, and she's trying to find meaning in her life. And I thought that, art gives meaning. And he
Creative.
Creativeness. And he just looked at me and went, Lynn needs meaning in her life. She's literally saving lives, and you two idiots are running around.
Yeah, Lynn's a nurse. We should say that.
And literally was saving a life the other day.
Yeah, we were like, we had a shit podcast, and I get a text from my wife saying, hi, I'm so exhausted. I just had to do compressions on a guy. It's like, oh.
And I said, she's
we had but our podcast is suffering.
Our analytics are very bad. But look, she has been enjoying the book. She's been loving the book.
She's been loving the book. And not only has she been loving the book.
So I've given Lynn something.
You've given her something. And not only has she been enjoying the book, but she also was the cinematographer for some of our videos, and found the creativity she was seeking through us. We're saving the world with this podcast.
We're saving lives.
We are.
One person at a time.
But why I went back to the book was because of memories. Now I'm going to read this quote from the book, which goes back to the start. Memories can be thought of as dreamlike. They're more a romantic story than a faithful document of a life event. And there's good content to be found in these dreamy recollections we have of our past experiences. So even Rick sort of alludes to memories can change. Memories
are malleable, as you said.
Yes.
And, our brain is malleable.
Which is how you're saying that, you're saying the whole conspiracy thing. Yeah, we might be
neuroplasticity. We can constantly
regenerate and evolve. Gosh, what's real?
Yeah. And what version of you do you want to be today?
And then you have another shot at it. If you don't like this version, you'll have another go. And then
Somewhere
another go.
else.
You keep throwing the ball.
But as I said, you will always meet your higher self.
You think everyone does?
If you want to. If you want to.
Have we gone back to self-help?
No. Absolutely not.
You need
But
to get
do
out
you
of bed
see-
and you need to train.
Vanessa's a trainer.
No.
You are. You're a fabulous trainer. You're an incredible trainer.
I'm a
love the way-
podcaster.
Yes, and a trainer as well. And I love the way that you train.
Hello, Lucci.
And so does Lucci. And Lucci's saying,
Lucci's
okay,
here for a sesh.
guys, are we
we going for a
wrapping up?
walk?
Are we wrapping up now? Because it's sunny out there.
Yeah.
And let's take Lucci for a walk. All right. See you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are so back. I am excited. I hope you
She's
are.
excited.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am. This
All
is
right. This is what you wanted to talk about.
This is it.
This is where
my
we're
jam.
at. This is where a safe topic. Safe. Let's
Super
stay within
safe.
the boundaries.
Everyone that listens, we're just talking about theories, thought theories. Please don't harm yourself. We love you. Ciao.
Yep. Bye. Bye.
Ciao. I
Ciao.
said ciao.
Yeah. Tochicolo.
Torchicolo. Okay.
Hello, baby.